Much of our interaction with MongoDB will require an understanding of JSON. MongoDB is a document database, and we frequently discuss data models looking at JSON representations of documents. In addition, the MongoDB query language and much of the administration of MongoDB requires some level of understanding of JSON. JSON, which is an acronym for JavaScript Object Notation, is a popular format for representing documents. As an example, here's a document representing a popular movie. When discussing MongoDB, we typically use the term JSON document to refer to such structures. But JSON object is equally correct. JSON is a widely used data format because it is both easy for humans to read and edit and easy for computers to parse and output. JSON documents begin and end with curly braces. They're composed of fields, and each field has a key and a value. In other programming languages, JSON documents are analogous to objects, structs, maps, or dictionaries. One big advantage of using MongoDB is that the data model used by the database closely resembles the data structures you work with in your programming language of choice. This has a number of advantages, which we discuss at some length in other lessons. Returning to our example document, we can see that there are fields for title, year, cast, viewer rating, and plot, in addition to a number of others. This example illustrates a few additional requirements of the JSON grammar. The first is that all keys must be surrounded in double quotes. You can see that all keys here have double quotes around them. Keys and values must be separated by colons. And again, we see that for each field here. Fields are separated from one another by commas, as we see at the end of each field in this document. JSON documents support a number of value types. There are strings, which must be surrounded by double quotes. Also, note that inside strings is the only time when white space is significant within a JSON document. New lines and other white space outside of quotes is not really part of the JSON document. In addition to strings, JSON values can be floating point numbers, Boolean values, and the null value. Finally, arrays and objects can themselves be values, and nested in any combination. JSON arrays are defined by square brackets. Arrays contain an ordered, comma-separated list of values. JSON arrays are analogous to arrays, lists, vectors, or sequences found in other programming languages such as Java, Python, C#, etc. This example happens to include an array as the value for the cast field. This array contains one element for each cast member of note in this movie, or I should say each cast member captured in this particular collection. Note that 3 of the elements are strings, but the 4th is actually an embedded document. This records the stage name of Billy Zane as well as his birth name. This array illustrates the last thing about JSON that I really want you to walk away with, that being that JSON documents support any level of hierarchy that is appropriate to your application's data model. MongoDB is designed from the ground up to support this. The query language, indexes, and internal data structures are designed to support a wide variety of data models. Now let's take a look at the compass representation for documents such as these. Here we're looking at the video.movies collection and the documents tab for this collection. And if we scroll through here, we can see a number of documents in this collection. Using the filter functionality in Compass, we can construct a filter that will find all movies where the title is Titanic. Applying this filter, we'll see that we have 8 documents with the title Titanic. Scrolling down, we can find the document we were just looking at in its raw JSON form as it's represented in Compass. Now, unlike the schema view in Compass, this is not a summary representation of the data in this collection, but the individual documents themselves. For the sake of a cleaner UI, Compass does not depict documents as JSON. Rather, for each document, it simply lists the fields. For aggregate values, such as arrays and embedded documents, it shows a tree view that you can click on to expand the value of the field, as we see for cast. It uses this mechanism for any level of hierarchy within documents. You can expand successive values to drive down into any documents you wish. Here we'll expand the Billy Zane element of this array to see the full document or object as it's stored in this document. And with that, we've concluded our overview of JSON and its importance in MongoDB. For more information about the JSON document format, feel free to read about it in detail at www.json.org.